Hey, I'm hanging here at mate's place in Kampot, just having a quiet beer by myself, waiting for the girlfriend to pick me up. I just bumped into a subscriber, Simon's his name. He comes to say good day, goodbye, because I'm off to Siem Reap. So I've been thinking about moving on for a while now. A few people even suggested that maybe I'm getting bored sitting around here in Kampot for too long. And it was never my intention to stay for a long term yet. I'm not ready to settle down and stop. I've got a bit of looking around to do, but I am staying in Cambodia. And if you missed the little short that I did the other day, my so-called friend and landlord next door decided while I was sitting here talking to my new girlfriend the other night, who has stayed a few nights, I will admit, she's stayed here for probably a week, every night coming after work and staying with me. He decided to, in his own language, their language, to ask her for ID. Now, I didn't know what was going on at first. She was just talking to him, and then suddenly she got a phone out and she's looking for a page on her phone, a photo, and there was her ID, national ID or passport, whatever it was. Now, I didn't think a lot of it at the time. I thought that's a bit weird, but okay. But then it worked. Then after her and I went out, she spoke to me that she wasn't happy. She felt very embarrassed about it and was concerned. And then rightly so. I thought it was a bit weird myself. Now, I have confronted my friend landlord since then. He didn't think he was doing anything wrong, but he has since apologised and said, yeah, sorry, you shouldn't have done that. Well, certainly not without asking me first. Anyway, I had made my mind up there and then that I was leaving. The end of the month's coming, and I'm just packing my bags now, actually. I'm going to head to Siem Reap. I'm going to stop off in Phnom Penh first, just for a day or two. And then, because the bus trip's about nearly 10 hours, I think, from here. So I thought I'll break it up. I'll go to Phnom Penh first. It's like a 4-hour bus trip. Stay overnight, go and have a few beers down on the riverside, and then head out the next morning up to Siem Reap. Now, I've already looked up there on Facebook for accommodation. I can get something as cheap as this, actually, but I really want to get something a little bit nicer maybe this time, a little bit more expensive maybe. A pool would be nice, coming up into those really hot months soon, it would be nice. So that's what I'm doing. Now I'm going to add this into another video that I'll make a bit later on about maybe the bus trip or something. I don't know. Everyone's caught a bus before. There's nothing very interesting about it. Although I do use an app now, the VET company, Viram something, Express something that they're called. They do a lot of stuff. They do the boats to and from Koh Rong. They do coaches to and from everywhere, basically. They do minibuses. They do delivery. They do lots of stuff. It's a big company. They got a nice brand new terminal in here in Kampot. It's easy to get to. The one they drop you off at is in Phnom Penh, and the one you get collected from Phnom Penh is really easy to find, nice and big, huge, like an airport nearly. So I might do something on that. But yeah, anyway, thanks to everybody that did make a comment about the situation I was in. Like I said, I might have been overreacting a little bit, but time to move anyway, time to go. Now, there's no point in me just packing up here and moving to another place in Kampot. I might as well go and have a look at something a little bit different. Now, the new girlfriend and I, we actually had quite a falling out about this situation, which I, again, wasn't impressed about with my landlord. If he had just come to me first, it would have solved a lot of problems. But anyway, he didn't, and yeah. So her and I are on the mend. She's planning on coming up to Siem Reap with me, just not yet. She got work. She's got a house, she's got dogs, she's got all sorts of stuff. She can't just pack up and go like I can. So we'll see. We'll play that one out by ear as well. Right, anyway, for now, sure out. Okay, I've packed up, got everything ready, suitcase. I'm off on a new adventure. Goodbye, Kampot. Hello, Siem Reap. Check out these wheelbarrows, 2 wheels. So we are at the City Lodge Hotel. It's right in the city. You do get what you pay for, I guess. Just an ageing building, of course. It's not very big. Got a bit of air conditioning and it's shower and all the stuff that you expect from a hotel. Right in the city, and it's $14 a night. Bargain. Then she decides to go and get some yummy crunchy food apparently. I don't know. Hey, so we're down on the riverfront and somehow I'm in trouble because the beautiful girls decide to sit next to me. I can't help it. Hey, Sridhar and I decided to stop, oddly enough, right across the road from us. There's some deli bar called Intoxicated. But we are here at a Smile, which is like a 7-Eleven if you like. And we just stopped in, grabbed a couple of beers, and a whole jar of olives, green olives, a couple of dollars. Beautiful one. And we have arrived, Siem Reap. Hey, I don't know if you remember or not, but I promised you a lesbian bar. I'm going to try and head to one right now. We'll see what happens. So apparently I really misread the whole lesbian bar thing. That's not what I actually thought it was. So the guy that owns this is not really a guy. He's a girl, but he likes to think he's a boy, I think. And he's married to a girl, a Khmer girl, and it's just basically a bar. There's no different than any other bar around here. I don't know why I expected to eat the lesbians to be. So we've been to Harry's in Phnom Penh, and I asked Graham, the owner in there, where's a good place in Siem Reap to go and drink, watch sports, play pool? And he said, Harry's in Siem Reap. I didn't even know it was here. So we're just on the other side of the bridge. We're having a quick game of pool. I'm currently winning, but I don't know how long that's going to last. She's a bit of a shark, but we'll see. Early morning traffic is a little bit crazy. There's a lot more people here though. So this is the riverside. It's not really a river, it's more like a big creek, I think. Or a small river. But it's very pleasant. They spray for mosquitoes here, which is good. Just not past one. And there's a bridge over the river every, I don't know, half a kilometre. So coming from Kampot, we caught the bus up. It takes about 3.5, 4 hours. We stayed at, I used Agoda and checked into a hotel right in the city centre called City Lodge Hotel. And look, nothing to really write home about. Basic small room with a bathroom, clean, tidy. Everything was good. Really liked it. I'm maybe showing some photos or pictures or film of it now, but yeah, very basic. But it was only $16 a night, which when you got to add taxes onto that, because they don't include the taxes, is really silly. Agoda to make it look cheap. It works out about $20 a night, $30 Australian. You know, so it starts getting up there. But we only stayed there one night. We cruised around Phnom Penh, had a few drinks, something to eat, all that sort of thing, and then first thing in the morning we had to get up and get the bus to Siem Reap. Now that is a much longer trip. It's about 6.5 hours. It was pretty spot on time. You stop halfway for like a 20-minute break, go and have something to eat, go over pee. Although there was a toilet on the bus, which was good. The bus trip itself, so the bus from Kampot to Phnom Penh is $7 American, so let's call it $10 Australian. The bus from Phnom Penh up to Siem Reap was $23 each, I think. No, it wasn't that much, $15 each. So it's a bit over $30 for the two of us. Let's call it $40 Australian. Not bad for a 6-hour bus ride. Comfortable, air conditioning, also there. They give you a snack and everything on there, croissants and a drink and a bottle of water, and they really look after you. Actually, it's really good. So that's VET. If anyone's wondering, if you've never used it before, they've got an app. You jump on there. You can book your bus trips. You can book your boat trip over to Koh Rong if you want to with them as well, which I've done. Yeah, and we arrived here, and I booked along the way. I booked a place on Agoda called the Rabbit Hole Hotel and Spa, I think it's called. Right in town, right in the centre of town. You just literally a 5-minute walk, and I'm right in the central market here. And it was the same price as the one in Phnom Penh. It's about $16 American. Add taxes makes it 20. Make it 30 Australian per night. I booked for 2 nights. Figuring if I need to stay longer, we will. But my plan was to arrive here and find a place to live very quickly. I did that in Kampot when I moved there, and it worked out good for me. So that's what I did. Now, I don't often leave a bad review about places, but I'm going to with this joint. Even though it's cheap, and that's fair enough. But it looks nice. You walk in the front door, but you are hit with the smell of cat. And if I haven't mentioned it already, there's a lot of cats here for some reason. Keep the rats down, maybe, I don't know. That only works if you don't feed the cats. They're feeding the cat. But they've got kitty litter trays somewhere in the place, I don't know, in the office or something like that, behind the reception. It just fucking stinks. Now, if you've got a cat at home that lives indoors, your house stinks too. You just don't know it. You just don't know it because you're used to it, but your house stinks. That's the first thing. We got inside the room and we want to take a shower because we've just been on a 6.5 hour bus ride plus the half-hour tuk-tuk ride from the bus station into town, which surprised me actually. It was a long way, and I thought to myself, wow, this is going to be expensive using transport here, because it seemed like about double of what I paid in Kampot. So instead of $1, it's $2. I know it sounds trivial, but it does add up if you're using tuk-tuks a lot. But anyway, it turns out it's like 4 kilometres out of town. No wonder it cost me $2. Plus I always leave a tip. Yeah, so we wanted to have a shower straight away. All right, we got in there, no towels. Not on the bed, not in the bathroom, so I had to go to the reception and ask for towels. They gave me a funny look. What do you mean, more towels? Like, okay, so housekeeping's missed it. That's fine, right? It happens. Had a little tiny fridge in there. Opened it up, put some stuff in there. Went to go and get stuff later on, and it's warm. You know, what's going on? Not plugged in. So I had to climb underneath the table, do it myself, and go and plug in a fridge. again, it's not that big a drama, but all these things started adding up. What else happened? Oh, there's no hot water. Just doesn't exist. There's no hot water at all. Which not a big drama. It's hot, so you want a cool shower anyway. But the air conditioning was freezing cold. It didn't seem to be able to turn it down. Even if I put it on 23 degrees, it was still cold. So that's their one bonus. A cold air conditioner. What else? We went out, had some drinks, had dinner and stuff like that. And I said to the girlfriend, let's go for a swim when we get back. She goes, I haven't got a bikini, I've got a swimsuit. Let's buy one. So we go and start bikini shopping in the market sort of areas around here. We're talking 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock at night or something, right? And anyway, the bikini she's picked out was $10. Oh, that's fine, that's cheap. Yeah, right up until I go to pay for it, and suddenly it's $14. White skin just costs more money here. Simple as that. And fair enough. But anyway, we got back to the hotel and went to go for a swim. They go, no, the pool closes at 8 o'clock. It's right there, right beside us, right beside the reception. Just turn the fucking lights on and let us go for a swim. I even jokingly said to there's two young fellas behind the counter, you know. I said to them, don't you want to see her in a bikini? Because I do. Anyway, they didn't see the funny side. Thank you.
You got wine?
No, very good. Actually, I might have another coffee, thank you.
Okay,
One more.
thank you, sir.
Please, thank you. I just had a cappuccino for breakfast, with my breakfast, which was $2 by the way. $2 for bacon and eggs. Bacon and eggs toast. Whoever said Siem Reap was expensive, I don't know. You just maybe look out of the places that I go to. Maybe because I've seen YouTubers saying it's just more expensive than anywhere. I think Phnom Penh's more expensive than Kampot, but I got a feeling Siem Reap so far is about the same price as Kampot. I've got 75-cent beers here. This place where I'm sitting here now. I just walk past. Happy hour, 75 cents. Well, happy hour goes all day. From the time they open at 7 a.m. until the time they close at 11 p.m. I don't know, nice cold glass of beer, 75 cents. Let's call it $1 Australian. Huh? How do you beat that? There's markets everywhere here. There's so many markets. There's a big one right here where seems to be open. Pardon me. Seems to be open all day, closing around 6 p.m.ish or something. And then right across the road from here is the night market that opens up at 6 p.m. I guess or 5 o'clock. It is big as well. Now the place I've rented is not far from here. I estimate, well, Google Maps says 17-minute walk. It's about 20-minute walk, yeah. And it's just out of town, just a bit quieter than being in the city, I guess. I struggled to find anything closer to the city in the price range I had. This one doesn't have a pool, but it is a nice apartment. It's not a studio. Like the bedroom's separate, bathroom separate, kitchen separate. Got a couple of lounge suites in there, nice balcony to sit on. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. Maybe I'm showing you some video of that right now, I don't know. What else? That's about it for now. Like I said, I've only just got here. I've only been here a couple of days. Now, my girlfriend came up with me from Kampot, as I said, and she had to go back. She was supposed to actually be at work today, and yet she chose to get a bus back today. She could have gone last night, could have gone on a sleeper bus, leaves here at 10 o'clock at night, and gets you to Kampot, or goes all straight through to Kampot. It's about $25. That's where I got that figure from before. About $25 for the entire trip in a sleeper bed. You get to sleep while you're rocking along in the bus. She didn't want to do that. I don't blame her. I don't want to do it either. I don't want to be asleep while the driver's driving at night time. I'd rather be awake and alert just in case something goes wrong. But that's just me. But she insisted on going this morning. So she's already. By the time she gets back to Kampot, it'll be about 5 o'clock this afternoon. And I think it's like 9 hours straight through. But that's bad. No, she's not doing straight through. So she's going from here to Phnom Penh. Has to wait an hour for the next bus to go from Phnom Penh to Kampot. Still roughly about the same, about 15, and then 7, about $22 American to get her back to Kampot. So she'll be back at work tomorrow if she's still got a job. She didn't have to come, by the way. I said I was just going to come up here anyway, find a place for us to live, and she can come when she's ready. She still has about a month to go, I think. So next month in April, about halfway through, we got the Cambodia New Year, Khmer New Year, big celebrations, all that sort of thing. We were coming here anyway for that, so I'm just a month early. And yeah, I brought everything with me. I travel fairly light. I still got a big suitcase and a backpack and things like that. I travel a bit heavier than a normal backpacker, if you like. Plus I've gained a few things like a kettle and a toaster and a couple of little eskies and things like that. So I brought all that with me. I forgot my bloody fishing rod. Not that I've used it. I've been so slack. But I buy a new fishing rod and wet it in the water a few times and go wrong. That was it. Never caught a fish with it. And I was sitting behind the door at the bungalow I was staying at. Fucking missed it. I forgot it. Never mind. I also gave my bicycle away to someone in need. Some friends from straight R's. But yeah, the kid was struggling to get to and from school sometimes. So I donated my bicycle. I would have only got like 30 or 40 bucks for it anyway, second hand, so it wasn't worth selling. And I've just noticed, like just around the corner from my new place, there's a big bicycle store there selling new bikes. So that's what I will go and do. I'll go and buy a new push bike sometime in the next few days, as soon as I get sick of walking. What else? That's about it. I'll keep you informed. But yeah, this is my little Siem Reap, or Kampot to Siem Reap video. We'll catch up in a live chat or something soon. We've got a cappuccino again being made. And sorry out for now. Almost forgot, here's something else. Always the way. You can date somebody for a while and they don't know a lot about you sometimes. And I get that. But my girlfriend didn't realise I made YouTube videos. I'm no great big YouTuber or anything like that, but I do have a following and I do have the channel to support and keep going. And but I thought from the time I started first going out with her that she was just shy and she didn't want to be on camera because she just kept avoiding it all the time. And then we were in Phnom Penh and I filmed a little bit about the hotel we were staying in, and she just happened to be in the background. And she goes, "Are you filming me?" I said, "Well, yeah, kind of." She goes, "No, delete." And I went, "Oh, okay." Wonder why? Is she hiding something? That's what it feels like, right? What are you hiding from? Who or whatever? I mean, I've only got so many friends on Facebook, so that's the only people that would see it if I put it on Facebook. But I was putting it on YouTube. Yeah, she said she just thought. We kind of got into a little argument about it, kind of thing. I said, because I went to make more video outside with her and I in it, she kept looking away and didn't want to be in it, kind of thing. But yet some Chinese dude walks along with his fancy camera and he's filming and he stops and films us right in front and then keeps walking. And she didn't say anything, she just smiled, kind of thing. And I said, "So it's okay for him to film you, but not me?" And she goes, "Oh, but he'd be doing it for YouTube or something." I said, "What do you think I'm doing?" She goes, "I thought you were putting it on Facebook." I said, "No." And I still don't see the problem with that, but anyway. I said, "No." I said, "Look, I don't have much of a channel or anything like that. I don't make any money out of it or anything." I said, "But I kind of like doing it. And a lot of my subscribers will like to see you and what we're doing and things like that. So we're going to have a problem then, because this is what I do, And she goes, "Oh, I didn't know you put it on YouTube, but that's okay." Go figure, I don't know. So it can't be on Facebook, but it can be on YouTube. Righto, okay. I'll play by the rules. So if you do see her in the videos, whatever, she might even smile and wave sometimes now, which will be nice. But she's not confident in her English, so she doesn't want to speak on camera or anything like that. Again, fair enough, I get it, right? Yeah, naturally, the moment I turned this camera on, though, music got blared in my ear. It was quiet as a mouse. I've been sitting there, had breakfast, had coffee, quiet as a mouse, right up until I picked up the phone. I mean, bit of a Murphy's Law thing happens sometimes with me. Anyway, sorry out for the moment. So before I mess this place up too much, I'm just going to change the sheets. They got that horrible nylon stuff. It's terrible to sleep on with my own cotton sheets that I bought. Yeah, we've got a lounge and table in here. That'll be nice for sitting there and looking outside maybe. It's got a nice outlook. I'm happy with that. This will be lovely in the morning, I guess. Might move that table to the shady spot there in the morning and sit there and have coffee. So it's a reasonably quiet. The only traffic down here is motorbikes mostly, going to the market. It's just down there. And right next door here is a resort. It's got a swimming pool according to the sign. So I might go and ask them about having a swim. That would be my sort of plan. But yeah, as I said, it's got air conditioning and a fan in here, so I don't know if I need the AC. There's my Wi-Fi. I've got a password for that now, so I'll use this little desk and chair here for my workstation. That'll be nice. Nice big wardrobe. Even more storage way up top. This is like a little makeup desk, I guess, for the girl. Hello. Oh, look, some hanging space behind the door as well. It's all. This has got some age on it. This is probably the 80s build, I would say. Now, I asked them to fix the shower head because it was just dangling, and all they've done is got it pointing. I'll show you. You've got to be very tall for that to work. Well, and there's a plunger down there, which means there's obviously a water problem here sometimes. They have fixed the bidet, the bum gun, which is good. But it's a nice sized bathroom at least. More storage area stuff here. I don't know if we need that. It's taking up a lot of area because it makes it hard to get past the fridge. Now I've turned it on. I'll see how it goes. It gets cold. I was hoping it was beyond when I got here, but not. But I've got a microwave, so that's interesting. We have a gas cooktop here, which is nice. Except the gas bottle's down there and it's empty. I don't think it's been used for some time. But plenty of cupboard space and an overhead hood and things. Now, when I got here the other day, there was no TV in there. They put a brand new TV in there for me, which is nice. I don't know if you get much TV here, but hopefully I can plug a hard drive in there or a flash drive and I can watch some movies and stuff. And yeah, there's supposed to be... There's that cat that's going to do my head in. I'm going to put my Aussie flag over the top of it, I think. Come on, Ed. As I was saying, there was no TV here, and they put a TV in here for me. However, there's no cords. It's not plugged in. There's no power cord. There's no antenna cord. So landlord will have to come back and fix that. Like I said, I don't really care. But yeah, maybe can leave these windows open some way. There is this cat that hangs around here, so we'll see. Maybe he jumped through the window. God, that's ugly. As I said, I was going to put my flag up there, I think. But yeah, this supposed to have a table and chairs in here. And I put this couch and, I mean, I guess if I can get TV happening, maybe a fire stick. I can have KO here or something, maybe. I've got Wi-Fi, so there's no reason why I can't. But at least there's a fan in here as well. I don't know. I'll make this comfortable. This is a lovely change. There's a nice 3-story supermarket here in Siem Reap, which I haven't seen since Phnom Penh. Lovely and cool and air conditioned in here. Anyway, I'll show you around a bit if I can. Figured I might as well start at the top. Oh, wet floor. Proper muesli, toasted muesli, premium toasted. Crunchy nut granola. Oats. Wow. A lot more here than there's been at other places. Oh, look, cracker bread, Rivitas. Oh, this is huge. This is like a proper supermarket. Haven't had this pleasure. Now I'm quite certain I can buy things like this, bowls and all that sort of stuff, at the market, okay? Probably a lot cheaper than here as well. However, when you go into the markets, there's no prices on anything. At least everything here is clearly marked with a price. Look, I was looking for a decent sized coffee cup. Look at that. $4.60, not the end of the world. I need a bowl for my brekkie cereal, so one of those will do me for $3. Like I said, I'm pretty sure I get it cheaper in the markets, but there's no prices on anything. So you've got to ask about everything, and as soon as they look at me, they see a white rich man and think, well, we can just charge him whatever we want and get away with it. So this is a joy. I reckon that's pretty good value for a non-stick frying pan. I'm going to cook myself some eggs. Cook him some fucking eggs. Maybe I could take up skateboarding. They got all the stuff here. Oh, more skateboards. There's everything here. I can't believe it. This is one big shop that's just got everything. Oh. Want dried packet noodles? Oh, look at that. Every one of them. There's another one here, I think, right next to it. Yep. That's in the pack in the bowls. Wow. Spaghetti, pasta. Oh, past rice there before. Oh no, here's the rice. That's all rice. Wow. It just keeps going, look. It's a massive supermarket. Bigger than any Coles or Woolies I've ever been into. Spam, 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 spam. Wow, they got everything. This is amazing, eh? Oh, a bit of canned fish. That might be a go. A little bit of tuna or something. Oh, a sandwich. Okay, it's not cheap. Now for the chocolate freaks among us. Look at that, Bounties, Snickers, Mars bars. I haven't seen them since I've been here. Wow. They don't look very cheap. I'm not buying any of this, by the way. Toblerones, Twix, Twirls, Cadbury, M&M's, Skittles. Wow. That's pretty impressive. More lollies.